So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The strains of the national anthem of Colombia. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be deep.
Hazard with a definite fell there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's James Rodriguez. Played out wide. Swept in. Mignon claims it. Safe hands. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Diaz. And it's Bernardo Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Diaz. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Brazil present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Doubt. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that was nowhere near his best. Lerma. Mojica. Cuesta. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Takes a shot! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And this is Lewandowski. Rafinha. Now, who's going to be first to this? Raul.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is Lewandowski! Oh, the ball's run loose, chance for a shot! Mojica. That's a nicely shaped ball. He can get that clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's been cut out, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Hazard. Shot a goal! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Brazil go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hazard is herring after that one. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Raul. Chance, surely!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. Diaz. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Serginho, forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's a throw-in. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
Out
de
for a throw.
acréscimo.
Raul goes on a run down the left wing. Hazard is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been taken short. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. Brazil come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
James Rodriguez. Raul plays it through. Bernardo Silva in acres of space out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be a throw-in. Looking for options for movement. Serginho gets into a good position. Lerma. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rodri. And here's Bernardo Silva. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's an early cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Lerma. Lukumi. Mojica. James Rodriguez.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Lukumi. James. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically... And the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to clear it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he get on the end of this? Delivered and climbs up big! He's done very well to get to that.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 8. Sai.
Rafinha plays it short.
Camisa 15.
He's gone backward here. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Colombia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Rodri. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Munoz gets into some space.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
But there's going to be another change here. James moves short.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Nice touch.
Camisa 7. Camisa 21.
And now they can spring out of defence. Brazil have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. That'll be a throw. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Diaz. Lerma. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well measured. Messi is onto this. Gets his head on it! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Rodri. De Bruyne. That's a shade optimistic. Lerma. That's a throw. Colombia making another change here. Cordoba coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Lerma. Mojica. And Diaz. Lukumi. Cuesta. It's James. Pinches it off him. Distributed tidily.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way. He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Not the most convincing of passes.
6 minutos de acréscimo.
Lerma. Played out to the left flank. James. Lerma. Diaz. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's James Rodriguez. De Bruyne. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Brazil have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, shooting chance! And that should get the job done. Fires it. Rafinha! Shifted it to the flank. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
And he's heaved it away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Raul. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going face shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That has not gone well. Quarter of an hour played. Out to the left it goes. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Great work on the overlap. Tries to get it clear. Nicely spread. Bernardo Silva. Knocks it into space. And this is Lewandowski. Great ball. And big chance! Goal! Brazil! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Brazil, after 20 minutes, is number 8, Raul!
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Hazard. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Strong running down that left flank. Well, that's a little loose. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Azar conjures time and space where few can. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Can he get it through? Nicely shaped cross. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rafinha. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, it's come loose. Deep cross. And it's hoisted clear. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Rafinha. Here's Rodri. Raul. Great vision. Hazard does well to stand firm and defend it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's out for a goal kick.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Tries to play it through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Picked out brilliantly. Chooses to... Can he finish? In he goes again! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
To the field.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Brazil have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. Lewandowski! He's picked his way through. The ball has bounced loose now, and he's straight offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Rodri has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Pacho, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Serginho. Here's Rodri. Raul. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is through here. That's a good run down the left. Defending of the desperate variety. Passing nice and neat. Team still separated by the game's only goal. He has found the way through. Could try cutting inside here. Lovely bit of skill. Incoming delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Malaysia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Chance, surely! Oh, it rattles the bar. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number 7.
Malaysia
Coming on
can
the field
now introduce
is
the first of their
number
substitutes.
19.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
That's really well cleared. Not the most accurate pass. Rafinha. And it's Rodri. And this is Lewandowski. Good read, needed to be. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Oh, that's fabulous. Searching pass he's played there. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking to play him in. And this is Bernardo Silva.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number 9. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Oh, now here's an interesting
Substitution in
matchup. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Serginho has it in a wide position. He gets big! Oh, and that should have been 2.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number 12.
Malaysia
Coming on
making
the
another
field
change
is
here.
I think you have to
number
admire his
13.
willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's got away. Lovely feet. Decent chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear. And he's forced to go back. 1-0 as we head towards the end. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. Messi picks it up out wide. De Bruyne. Chance for a shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 15. Kevin De Bruyne.
Brazil could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good take in a good area.
There will be 3
And the
minutes
shot!
at a time.
Hangs in a cross. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Serginho. Vinicius Junior gets into some space. Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
So that's it. It is all over. Brazil are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Raul. Now, can they get him away? And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Bellingham. This is Romario. Mbappe. And he's forced to go back. And it's Lewandowski. Spread it left. And he was quick to react. And here's Romario. Bellingham. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe! Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And it's been played through. He's picked his way through. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Thinks about the shot. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Foot in. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard. Camavinga. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Koundé. It's Bellingham. Koundé. Howson. Raul. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers.
Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Well read, and the danger is averted. Yaya Toure. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Neymar. And it's Bellingham. Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. Nicely worked. He's got away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Chouameni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Bellingham. Koundé. Yaya Toure. Mbappe could move up a gear here. He is through here. Tries a shot. It's in.
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chouameni. The less said about that pass, the better. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And he's managed to get... Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. He's gone forward. That's a sharp pass. It's a good ball out wide. Rodrigo. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe goes short. And he's had a hit! This is their second corner of the game. Mbappe plays it short. And here's Mbappe. That's tidy. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Pings bullish header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Bellingham. Spread out to the left. It's come to nothing. This is Romario, and this is Messi. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a good foot in there. Plays it in. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! closing.
En el minuto 63.
An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's found a way past. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Romario actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi with the short one. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Cannavaro, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. It's a pretty loose pass.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, Neymar. El dorsal 13, el dorsal 9. Serán
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Xavi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Arda Güler, he's going for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Well, that's a dangerous ball. It's loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that has been cleared. And that has put paid to that.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Ansu Fati showing good feet. Can he get on the end of this? Deep cross. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
There's the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And the pass is intercepted. He's found a way through. Drive! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Caceres does really well to win the ball there. Messi. And he's there to belt it away. And that's that. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So